The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
Never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
Well, good morning, afternoon, and night, whatever time you may be listening to that. Welcome back for another episode of What's the Script? Obviously, my name's Chris. Well, I think it's Chris. That's what I've been called all my days. It could be different now. I could have been an alien. They've changed my name and my identity to confuse me and my people. But joined with me today is Craig. How are you, Craig?
Good, mate. And fun fact that not a lot of people know, and nor have we mentioned beforehand on the podcast, he is indeed called Chris, but it's actually a double-barreled name, and he's, lost the first part of his name, which is Packet. So if you show his birth certificate there, you'll see Packet of Chris. You know what I mean?
Oh, cheese and onion.
That's what I heard. That's a pure Monday morning dad joke. Fucking scrape the barrel. I'm good, mate. Thanks for having me on your podcast here.
Fuck's sake. Aye. So welcome back, everybody. I hope you've had a good time. Obviously, we weren't here last week because Wayne's. But it was part of the deal. Mm-hmm. Shout outs again to Quaint for the tunage. I was actually listening to the other night there when I was having a session, as the French would say. I know, what a session. Oh, there was whiskey and everything. There was whiskey and copious amounts of beer. Oh.
Funny you went to the French route, but you've not had any Loupiador or fucking absinthe. And a little session with some whiskey. Oh.
What is that noise, by the way? Oh, why'd you do that? I think the French do it for a bam up, mate.
What would do, mate? And it's just, as I just alluded to there, Loupiador. You're it's before your time, but people of a certain vintage at my age will remember that advert. There was no talking in it. It was just Loupiador. That's all they done is back to that. Fucking mental.
Oh, I need to find Loupiador now. But aye. Shout out to Native Origins. There will be competitions coming soon. Craig's the man with the plan on that. The man with the POA, the plan of action. Finger on the pulse there.
Finger pulse.
And again, check out the boys over at Seismic. Although James could be a bit rough this weather, I don't know. He may have been enjoying himself and myself.
Just remember the group chat I woke up to yesterday. Oh, was that sweet? Was that what's happening last night? He might be. In fact, he's suspiciously quiet now.
Aye, but it was a bit quiet yesterday given the circumstances, you know what I mean? So that's I was wondering he's nursing a soul man.
Or doing a weekender.
Aye, doing a weekend. Rattling his wee tin cup. But aye, for anybody that doesn't know, it was the weekend that Hearts won the league. Rangers won a game and Craig won a coupon, so it's the trifecta of fun. So,
as I say to you off camera, mate,
Hearts never won the fucking league.
I know it is the first Carlsberg Sunday we've had in a long year. You know what I mean? It's Villa won and on. I enjoy Villa. They're my kind of team in the room. But aye, but another coupons, Chelsea. What the fuck? What the actual fuck, man? That's it. I'm not talking about that. I'm enjoying the good things. I'm not talking about the bad things. There we
Uh,
go.
it's like I says, I think I'm getting it up because there's just too many upsets. I remember an upset used to come along every so often, know what I mean? But just seems there's fucking one or five a fucking week now. So
Aye. And
uh,
as if it's your turn this week. But I'm Man City. I don't give a fuck with who you're. Liverpool lost last week. It's your turn this week. Next week it's Chelsea. And
aye.
Real Madrid are going to fucking lose to Elche in the fucking Bernabeu.
Exactly, exactly. But before we go any further off topic, it was my pick
Oh,
this week for your list.
this year Hearts won the league. It was your pick. Remember that year? What year that was?
Yeah, I picked for your list there, and it is the belt of that is Casino. But other than Casino, mate, what else were you filling your pupils with? Your pupil
Oh,
pleasures, your
I
ultimate
tell you what,
delights.
1995, what a year. And I'll just get back into telling you what was happening. Um, the biggest thing that happened in 1985, the largest world event by a fucking country mile, was that Rangers signed Paul Gascoigne. Legend, world class, dyed blonde hair, predator boots at Ibrox. Nothing else mattered, mate. Nothing else mattered.
And that was just Craig.
That was me. I was there. I was there to see him coming out there with his flip flops on. But that aside, there was other things going on in 1995. 30 years ago, mate. Fucking hell. Um, there was the Oklahoma City bombings that you'll not remember, but people will remember. There was also the subway sarin attack where somebody fucking let loose a virus, a vial of shit in the subway, man, and people died and all that. That was fucking mental. It's like something out of a film. There was an assassination of Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin. Just don't remember that. It's almost as if Israel and Palestine were fighting ages ago, isn't it? It's almost as if that's a fucking holy war of over 2,000 years, isn't it? Aye, fuck's sake. The Bosnian War concluded. That finished. That was a hellish thing. Major technological releases like Microsoft Windows 95, which we still fucking rock today in the workplace, that came on board, along with your friend and mine, the Sony PlayStation, released
Oh,
in 1995, mate. I
oh,
could still hear that boot up sound, you know what I mean?
oh, aye.
And there was also iconic cultural moments, including the premiere of the movie, which I'll mention anyway, but we'll mention it now, Toy Story, which was groundbreaking for its time.
Oh,
It really was, man.
what a time to be an infant.
Mhm. But in, like, she's a can I no watch it news, the OJ Simpson murder trial concluded and he was found not guilty. But say no more about that because we all know if we've all watched
The
that
glove
documentary.
didn't fit, just like the shoe didn't fit.
So,
By the way,
yes, didn't
see the goal on that guy bringing out a book years later. This is how I would have done it if I done it like
Aye. Do you know? I think America, you need to rethink that double jeopardy pish, that
that.
rule that you've
Oh,
got there. Know what I mean?
fucking hell, man. Oh, next level fuckery.
So that's what was happening in the world, mate. But there was also some cracking films. There was hundreds to pick for, but I just picked a few that stuck out. Crimson Tide was out in 1995.
I enjoy that.
Uh, one, another one we enjoyed it. A lot of people didn't at the time. Waterworld, Kevin Costner. It's run for about
Mm.
9 hours that movie, but it's fucking smashing. Batman Forever was also out. Great soundtrack. Jim Carrey, not that jazz. Die Hard with a Vengeance, my favourite Die Hard. Love it.
Mm.
The Quick and the Dead, which we seem to have mentioned sporadically over the last few months quite a lot. So we have.
Oh.
A great film I went to see in the pictures with Antonio Banderas and Sylvester Stallone, Assassins. That was brilliant, man. Thoroughly enjoyed that. And then there was the film animation type reimagining of Casper, which was great. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Remember greeting it at
Aye.
the end as a wee because he came back and then gave his life up again. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, look at me, Casper. Ah,
That
my
that
heart.
used to be a childhood favourite. I had that in a videotape. There you go there.
Aye, mate, same. And see the brothers, the Stinky and all that, they're fucking smashing. Absolutely brilliant. But there you go. You come out the pictures rejuvenated, and as we always seem to be doing, coming out the pictures, we want to get our arse into that HMV, we want to get into Virgin, we want to get into Tower Records, we want to get something to listen to. But we're more interested in the singles again this week. We're getting some fucking some
All
albums of
hands.
music. And the first one was a fucking belter. Radiohead, The Bends. Brilliant.
Oh, aye.
Another classic by another classic band. Pulp, Different Class. That was released.
Mm.
Then there was the album that everybody had apart from me because I was sick listening to the squawking bastard. Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill. I was too busy queuing up at midnight to get my hands on, and I did, aye, at Tower Records. Robert Singleton was there, was I know. Oasis, What's the Story, Morning Glory. Fucking.
Oh, how long ago? How long ago?
I know. And even though they were at loggerheads, I still liked them. Blur released The Great Escape, which is another fabulous album.
Aye.
This is the next century. Brilliant. We had some deaths, with some celebrity deathage.
Oh, long the
But
definitely celeb.
I've wrote down just a few there. Dean Martin, he left us. He had his last glass of fucking red wine and just put his eyes shut and went to sleep. Poor bastard.
That's life.
Yes. Horror God, especially for the Halloween franchise, Donald Pleasance
Mm.
died 30 years ago this year.
Oh, big Donny, yeah.
Aye. I'm taking it this guy's a rapper because I recognise the name, but I don't know his craft. Easy E, he died. Is
Oh,
that what he
aye, that was
died
him.
of?
It was in NWA. He died of the AIDS. Sure.
Oh, did he?
Aye.
Like, like a wee, like a wee bum, did he? Aye. Um, Great star of stage and screen, Ginger Rogers passed away, and former US President and actor Ronald Reagan died in 1995 as well. So
Oh,
that is the
another
year
big
that
Ronnie.
was 1995, mate.
Oh, 1995. The year our disco was born, and we've limped on ever since.
You know, fuck off about 1995.
The year the attitude was born. Doesn't care for skating, but he's got a skateboard anyway. Oh.
Some pure edgy, man.
Aye. Well, cheers for that, mate. 1995. Anybody else get any memories for 1995? Share it on the Facebook group chat. Tell us some of your stories.
Aye, one of the best Rangers strips ever.
But as well as 1995, Casino came out that year. But before we go into Casino, mate, what's your ocular delights this week?
Well, as you alluded to at the start of the podcast, we've not been on for a couple of weeks, so been watching a lot. A lot. My eyes have been fucking strained with the watchage. It's not even a word, but I like it. So since we last podded, I have watched Jurassic World, Megamind, Shrek, Halloween 2018, don't mind it, The Goonies, Monster House, A Nightmare on Elm Street, A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, 4, 5, and Wes Craven's The New Nightmares, The Final Nightmares, whatever the fuck it's called. I watched that and all. So I watched all the Freddy's, mate, all the Freddy's, and I even watched the remake, Nightmare on Elm Street 2010, which is all right, to be honest with you. It's no great. Wedding Crashers, Outlander, Onward. I liked Outlander, by the way. I told you, didn't I? It was it was a bit fucking mental, but I was there for it. I thought, I like this. By the way, I thought the effects were fucking smashing.
Aye, aye. That's how I mean, mate. It's a we eyeball pleasures, mate. Didn't get the big fucking gravitas.
See, when it opened, the opening scenes and all that, and I heard the dialogue, I was like, oh no. Oh no. But listen, carried itself fucking absolutely smashing, and I'll watch that again. I then watched Tough Guys, Dread, The Addams Family for 1991, Dead of Winter, which is a new Apple movie release starring Emma Thompson, which is very, very good. Quite anxiety up to the max and all that. Bad Words, which is a great film, Jason Bateman. I watched, like you did, the John Candy documentary, I Like Me, and I was left feeling kind of fucking puffed out after watching it, you know what I mean? Really
Yeah.
was. I concluded with The Friday After Next, which is my favourite out of the trilogy. And then last night I watched Scream with the boys, who are right into it now, and Casino for the pod.
Uh-huh.
So that was
Oh,
me, mate. What about
everywhere.
yourself? I was like, oh yeah, the show. I was like an absolute cow,
Mhm.
man. Telly cow.
Well, like you, mate, like you've already mentioned, I watched the John Candy documentary, and you're right. You do feel puffed out at the end of it. Kind of like a tortured soul, wasn't he? But hey
Aye,
ho.
aye.
I
He's his own
finished
worst
Ed
enemy.
Gein.
Aye.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's aye, true, true. I finished Monster Ed Gein. That boy's man for a watching.
Better not be in there doing any fornicating. 2 straws, please.
Uh, I was good that bit. See the transition between fucking uh, Silence of the Lambs and Ed Gein dancing. I was like,
Oh,
fucking
I
get off
enjoyed that.
dancing with him like that.
I enjoyed that bit because aye, it was great because while it alluded to it seemed to like shift showing you about Psycho and shift showing you about Leatherface, but that
Eh,
you thought you forgot about it, and then it just
aye.
comes in. I'm just a wee bit annoyed that it didn't use the real actor that played Buffalo Bill and all that, but
No,
fair dues,
no,
it was good. I enjoyed it.
that's it. That's it. Um, I watched another wee film called London Calling. I thought it was all right. It's about an aged assassin has to take this new boss's son out for a go at, and it was all right. I eventually get round to watching The Conjuring Last Rites. It's not so happy, but I would say it's better than the third film they made. So, yeah, it's takes a long while to get kind of going with things, but hey ho. I finally get round to watching Weapons, and I don't really get the hype, but hey, people need to watch it for themselves. You know what I mean? It was a slow burner, and I just, aye, whatever. I also watched the film Good Boy. It's about the horror film told through the perspective of a dog. So, and it's like a YouTube film, mate. But
That
hey ho,
sounds rough. Rough. Sounds rough.
it's actually fucking heartbreaking, man.
I see Doug things.
Oh, I mean, I'll not get away, but I watched another film, Code 3. It was actually quite good. It's about a paramedics crew
Mhm.
in America. It's got that guy for fucking The Office. I can't remember. Is it Rainn Wilson or something? Is that his name? Him. He plays a paramedic in it. It's funny and also, kinda. Oh, that's a bit much that. But hey ho. I watched Orisis as well, a wee sci-fi film. I thought was all right.
Mhm.
It's GIs get abducted by aliens and they're on this ship, and then these aliens are trying to hunt them down and eat them. You get what's her name, Linda Hamilton in that in it. She's old. She plays an old Russian. So hey, it's all right. No, I mean it's not going to win awards, but hey, it's one of them. I watched The Strangers Chapter 2. I don't know why I did, but I
Mhm.
did, and it's no improved on the first one. So
That was get worse than the first one. The first one was all right. But
um, I watched The Terminal List, Dark Wolf. Thought that was smashing. It's not as good as the first series, but it was good. I watched because it's scary season. Wreck. It's a Spanish horror film, kind of like a recovered videotapes kind of film, which is all right. I recommend watching it, the one and two. And finally, last night after I watched Casino, I watched Sleepers, and it's always good to have a wee dose of child abuse and depression at night.
what a
So,
movie, man.
aye. But that was me, mate. That was my ocular delights as well. and like yourself, a bit lengthy because of the time we've had off. So,
Aye, what a replace, mate. That's good. What a list between us. People pluck for that, what you will. Know what I mean?
aye, aye, get your eyeballs right in amongst that. But like we've already mentioned, 1995 Casino. That is the subject of today, and what a subject!
Aye, aye.
Obviously directed by Mr. Martin Scorsese, who really gives you a wad of shite. You know what I mean? But with a cast of Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, Sharon Stone, Don Rickles, Frank Vincent, James Wood, Alan King, Kevin Pollok, L.Q. Jones, Dick Smithers, John Bloom, and Pascal Cajano. It's not a bad cast, mate.
Hey, fuck, man. Forget about it, Okay. A great cast, mate. It's a great cast.
Oh, aye.
Um, brilliant movie.
Monetary side of things. Do you have that at your disposal there, sir?
Aye. A budget of 52 million US dollars and brought in a worldwide gross of 116. So it doubled its money. But I would I I would suggest that if this was out in this day, it would be doing a lot better. But
Oh,
that's fine. It's fine. It made, didn't it? Some budget, but we'll allude to that. I know what the budget went on. Fucking hell,
aye.
man.
Aye, definitely. Um, Runtime of the film is just under 3 hours. But if I'm being honest, it really doesn't feel like that.
No.
Well, not for me anyway, you know what I mean? It didn't seem like there was any kind of fucking like dead space. So, but maybe that affected it. Know what I mean? Because apparently that was the thing, wasn't it? Fucking, if it goes there 2 hours, people go, oh no, I'm not entertaining that shit. So,
Mm-hmm. Aye, definitely. We say that a lot about the films we pick. I think that's probably why we picked them. There's not a lot of dead space in them. Um,
mm,
it is. You're right. It doesn't feel like 3 hours. All the great long films don't. Remember I got to see Green Mile and no noticing I had a sore arse until I tried to get up at the end of it. I was like, oh,
a
that was
guy
fucking
with
quick.
a smile behind you.
Uh, there's a hole in that chair. The fuck? I mean, that was great, mate. Aye, so fast, no fast pace, just proper, honest pace, man, and it was great. It seamlessly went from fucking bit to bit, from scene to scene to problem, and aye,
Yeah,
great, mate. And all
aye.
the while, these wonderful, amazing backdrops of fucking pings and lights and sparkly stuff. You know what I mean? Great.
Have you got a wee synopsis there to read to the folks that perhaps have not seen this movie?
Aye, I will. I'll tell you. If you've not seen this movie, you're a fucking moron. Put it that way. Ace Rothstein is a resourceful mafia associate. He's asked to run a casino in Las Vegas and rises to power. However, his altercations with his longtime friend Nicky, who comes out there, his friend, and Ginger, his love interest, soon to be his wife, creates some complications, shall we say. And I'll leave it there,
Hmm.
and we'll discuss it as we get into it.
Oh, aye. Well, the character of Ginger is played by Ms. Sharon Stone, who,
Aye.
who was also nominated for the Best Leading Actress for the movie, and I can see why. I can see why. Because no to, no to, no to say I hate the woman and I don't get her plight, but the character of Ginger fucking annoys me so much.
Oh, aye. Uh, By the way, you're right what you say. She was nominated for an Academy Award, but she won the Golden Globe for Best Actress and all. She's fucking great in it. Absolutely brilliant. And for such a main cast that's probably only got her as the one female in it, she she more than holds her own. She's up there with De Niro and Pesci in this. She's just as important as them all, and she's great. She's fucking great. But her character is a twisted, evil little bastard. Aye.
Aye, so it's so dysfunctional. I mean, like I say, it's not that I don't get her plight. Obviously, the guy she marries is obviously a fucking control freak, which you see through different aspects of the film. And her ex-boyfriend Lester, the wee scumbag. I think he's fucking groomed her and all, know what I mean? So she's been brainwashed. So she's
Definitely.
not
It
going to
says a
function
bit to
fucking right.
As a bit in the film, he goes like, I remember the first time I seen you were only 14, and I was like, oh,
Aye.
fucking hell.
No, I mean, so it kind of explains a lot of the erratic behaviour, but it fucking does man not in, man, because it's so easily avoidable.
Aye, aye.
But
She's great in it. But you say he's a control freak. I've got fucking reason to believe he's fucking got pretty good reason to be a fucking control freak. You know what I mean?
aye, but aye. As well as that, a lot of the filming in the casino scenes was filmed inside a real casino, and it just so happened to be the Riviera Casino in Las Vegas, and it was filmed in the wee hours, so the floor wasn't as busy. But so you are seeing real people gambling there, and there's real dealers and pit bosses. So a wee bit authenticity there for people there, you know.
Aye, definitely. It's amazing. I know I touched on it at the start, but it is the backdrops are tremendous. Even when they're outside, the very few times that they're out in the desert and the hooses. I think the opening monologue, I think Robert De Niro has about fucking 12 costume changes or something, or 15 costume
Aye.
changes, even that. And there's a good bit of trivia about that, about the budget. Um, if I can find it. The costume budget for the movie itself was $1 million. De Niro had 70 different costumes throughout the film. Sharon Stone had just 40. Fuck's sake. But both, excuse me, both of them were allowed to keep their costumes afterwards. I can't
Fuck's sake,
imagine them
man.
doing it, none of that in the 90s. But I can imagine them making a fucking few quid off it as well. But
Oh, aye. Easily, easily. Aye. Apparently, fucking one of the dresses that Sharon Stone had to wear weighed £40. So I don't know what that is in our fucking our measurements and all that, know what I mean? But it's a hefty creature.
well, there's
Know what I mean?
14 pounds in a stone, isn't there? So do the math.
Mm, yeah.
That was
So
six or 7 stone. Fucking hell. I don't
aye.
do math.
I do meth.
Mm. Oh, lovely. Math.
But I've already mentioned James Woods. He is the wee bad bastard Lester. And apparently, when he heard that Scorsese was interested in hiring him in the film, he left a message on Scorsese's phone just saying anytime, any place, any part, any fee. So you could say he wanted to be part of a Scorsese movie, the man.
Just imagine Martin Scorsese. Hey, phone James back. Tell him he's doing this for $10.
I like James Woods. I've
Oh,
got an
aye.
appreciation for Jamesy boy.
So have I, because as we know, he's been a victim to the old cancel culture, hasn't he? As well.
Yeah. Aye. Plus, I mean, some of the films he's in, I enjoy. I enjoy him as an actor. Know what I mean? I mean, one of the ones I always remember is fucking Scary Movie 2 when he plays the priest. He's fucking, he's only in it fucking what, maybe 10 minutes at most. Like,
Right.
fucking
And he's
superb.
I was think fondly of him. I think of him as Hopper in A Bug's
Aye.
Life. And and then you've got Family Guy and all, where he cameos in that for a few seasons. Just, oh my God, it's James Woods. And obviously the school's called James Woods High and all that shit. It's fucking brilliant, man.
Aye. Fucking brilliant. Um, I don't know how true this is because I've tried to check it against itself and all that, but Scorsese filmed the Vice scene in the movie, hoping that it would be too violent and that it would protect other scenes in the movie for being cut for being too violent. But they obviously kept it in. Whereas I've seen other ones where you had to fight to keep the Vice scene in the movie. So I don't know which one's true.
Aye. But at the end of the day, it made it in, and it's one of the ones that you can't erase for your brain. Much like when Nicky and his brother get theirs. We'll get to that later on, I'm sure, but can't unsee that shit.
Aye.
But without these harrowing scenes, you're not getting the full effect. From my point of view, this Scorsese's trying to recapture the lightning in a bottle, into with Goodfellas, right? Which was
Yeah.
5 years previous. And by the way, it's up there. Wait, it's no. Well, Damon Mark's later, but he's no made a cunt it. And then because he's left it too long, probably for The Irishman, which we watched, and that was a bit
Yeah.
all right and all that,
Well, I
but
was
it
going to
just
ask you that.
dragged.
Why is it you think that Casino doesn't get the love that Goodfellas does?
Honestly, don't know. Honestly, don't know. I remember it being all over the place for advertising for it coming out in his movies and the videos show and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, ah, fucking brilliant, got to see this. I don't know, mate. Honestly, don't know. Maybe it was just getting sanctioned. Maybe it wasn't out in enough theatres. I couldn't honestly tell you, but I was shocked, to be honest with you, to see the return. And don't be wrong, 100% markup on your budget's always a good return, but I'd have thought it'd have done a lot better than that, especially America's. America's got a morbid fascination about the macabre and about the mafia and all that. I know you do. I do to a certain extent, but no, like you've read books and documentaries and dressed
Oh
up in
yes,
spats and all that.
I'm a learned gentleman when it comes to this thing of ours.
Aye. I fully believe if you smoked, you'd have a cigarette holder and a fucking cravat. You know what I mean?
Aye. I mean, I was just curious of that myself because it's always like assuming you kind of mention mafia movies and all that. It's usually the go-to one is like Goodfellas, know what I mean? But very rarely people say Casino, know what I mean? And I'd say it's up there, like you've already mentioned, like Goodfellas, Godfather, Casino. That's the ones I think of. But for some reason, I don't know why. Maybe it's the length. I don't know. Fucking maybe it's no gangstery enough for some people. But
Aye. I don't get it. Ah, you're right. It's baffling, actually. Baffling. It's a stunning movie. It's visually stunning. The story's great. The acting's on point. Side plots are great. Fucking mafia influence. How everybody thinks they make a good point in this film about all the old guys, like the top kiddies that are everybody thinks they're stupid old bastards, but they're fucking tuned in. They saw a niche in Vegas because if people already don't know, this is based on true events and a true story. They saw that niche, they exploited it for the best long time that they could. And again, it was no their top kiddie, which was Ace. It was fucking Nicky and his cronies that fucked it for everybody, you know what I mean? And obviously Ace's choice and wife fucked it and all. Do you know what I mean?
well, aye. I've got a bit to say on that later, but we'll get there. We'll get there. But special mention to Joe Pesci. He just plays a nutter so well, man.
He does. He's frightening. He's when he's paired with Tommy and Goodfellas when he comes on scene, you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, right? Everybody just fucking be nice to this cunt, please. Just say the right things, But again, it's the De Niro Pesci effect. For the longest time, everybody thought it was De Niro and Pacino. Don't see them in it, but De Niro and Pesci together, amazing. Most of the conversations between the two of them in this movie were improvised, believe it or not. Martin Scorsese would tell them where to start and where to end, and the rest was up to them. And you can see that, especially the meeting in the desert when he gets out of the motor. Who do you think you fucking are going behind my back over my head? You know what I mean? And you just know that back and forward is just a one and done. It's great. Fucking great.
Aye. But, mate, see another thing, I found myself fucking just tap my foot along to the soundtrack to this film and all. Fucking smashing.
So good. So good. And I'm not going to rhyme off songs and stuff, but it's just I remember the soundtrack was on sale on HMV. I remember it clear as day. I'm sure it was a double album and all. But if you can get your hands on it, get it on the Spotify, people. It's great. It's a journey. It's like the Forrest Gump soundtrack. It's a journey and all, man. It's fucking smashing. Going through the decades. But you're right, mate. Really good.
But I know we already mentioned, right, me saying Ace is a bit of a control freak. And I'll say my argument and then hear your counter argument, right? But
Yes.
obviously Ginger is a bit of a fucking loon ball, right? There's no getting around that. But we're not really seeing the control freak thing on screen, but you're seeing it through his job, you know what I mean? Seeing it like
Oh,
the muffins and it's like, why have you get fucking all them and I want this done like that? Fucking then he's skin round, he's checking the dice and all this shit, he's checking everything. So
mhm.
him not doing that to her, I wouldn't believe it wouldn't be happening. You know what I mean?
No, no, I never thought about it in the wider context. You're absolutely right. He is a control. He's fucking paid to be a control freak. He has to be, again, finger on the pulse of every single thing that's happening and every single thing under him that's going on. It starts after the movie with the monologue about trust. If you don't have trust, you don't have nothing. What's the fucking point? But he knows what Ginger is. He
Right.
knows that everybody's a mark. He knows that she's a high class hooker for all intents and purposes, that laces these guys to get fucking chips and money and all that jazz. But he's fucking overawed by her.
Aye.
But maybe you're probably right about the control freak thing. Maybe he's so magnanimous that he thinks he can change her. He thinks he can make her a wife and a mother because he keeps telling her,
Mm.
"I think you're a great mother. I think you'd be a great mother," and blah blah blah. Do you know what to marry me? I love you. And but she only gets worse, doesn't she?
Oh aye. Oh aye. Oh aye. That's the fucking different levels, man. But no, I was only that only had just occurred to me the other night. You know what I mean? Because I was like you, see the mad shit she's doing. Like, she has to be fucking watched and controlled at all times, man, for her own fucking good. You know what I mean? But
Aye, you're right, but
aye.
it's actually kind of unheard of that a guy at that level of control and knowing everything that's going on would actually let somebody that close to him,
Mm.
never mind a woman. Do you know what I mean? So, you're right, mate. It's a good shout. That
Aye.
I think he thought he could change her and he couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, see, that's the whole thing as well. Like, obviously, see at the end of the film, I was kind of thinking this last night as well. It's weird. See, when we do this, you get fucking, you look at film as different. Um,
yeah,
Obviously, at the end, he ends up back doing what he was doing. You know what I mean? But he's got nothing. But he kind of looks sad. Know what I mean? He looks sad, but he kind of predicts everything. I think he knows everything that's going to happen in this film at one point.
mm-hmm.
Know how they start off with the film going, he doesn't back a sure thing until it's fucking, unless he knows it's a sure thing and all that. He never misses and all that. But yet, he manages to fuck up the whole Vegas thing with Ginger and Nicky. Know what I mean? And he even says to Nicky, "You need to behave yourself out here, or you're going to end up the fucking the book, and you're going to fuck it." Know what I mean? And he's looking at her, and he knows. He even says himself, "I know she's fucking bad news, but he does it anyway." Know what I mean? So it's like he knew where this is all going to end up.
See, the minute Nicky is in the car and says to him, "I'm thinking about maybe coming out here," he knows right there and then because he never once goes, "I good idea." He just
Yeah.
tries to talk him out it, tries to ward him off it. And it's for that fucking moment on it that things just start going fucking shite. Because Nicky's a fucking maniac. He's a gangster. Nothing would ever be enough for him. He wants his own thing. He doesn't like the
Mm.
fact that even though Sam's meant to be this lifelong friend, he doesn't like the fact that he's the guy that what you call him? What's the tap kiddies?
Yeah.
The old man.
The,
He's the one the
uh,
old man sent. You know what I mean? He's the one the old man trusts and all that kind of stuff.
Gidgey, I think that's his name.
Aye. Aye, it's mental,
It's
man.
Aye. It's just how it's the two elements that he's kind of introduced to the mix is going to bring down the whole Vegas thing. You know what I mean? And it wouldn't have happened if he didn't do it. You know what I mean? So it's like
Aye,
a guy
true.
that's had this sure thing, always picks the winner, picks the biggest loser ever. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I think at the end, you see when you're it's just stays on him. It's just like, how the fuck did I do that, man?
Definitely, man. Another good bit of trivia that I wrote down was the producer said that one of the most difficult things about filming this movie was finding people who would tell them how to cheat in a casino. I can imagine that would be hard. Do you know what I mean?
Aye. Um, Another wee thing I thought was fucking good. Obviously, you've obviously kind of touched on Nicky and his brother getting killed, but it was like a role reversal for Frank Vincent and Joe Pesci. Because obviously fucking Joe Pesci kills Frank in Goodfellas, and fucking Frank kills him in this. So I was like, I like that.
Where's your fucking shandbags?
Aye. Whereas fucking, I mean, Frank Vincent's smashing, mate. He is fucking very believable in everything he does, but I still fucking hate the guy. Pay
Aye.
fucking Sopranos. Still fucking hate him.
He's a bastard in that, isn't he?
Aye.
Bastard. But I like how in this film he was given a lot more screen time and a lot more important to a role because he is, you're right, he's good. He's very, very good. That, when's The Sopranos start? 96? 90,
99, I think, maybe.
99, is it? So it's not a kick
Aye.
in the ass after this. So, but you're right,
Aye.
aye. He comes into play fucking later in the series and he's just fucking there as a bastard, man. You don't like Tony, eh? Don't like Tony at all.
Aye. Aye,
You
because
know, Joe Pitt. Sorry.
the character he plays, that guy actually wrote a book and all, see the real life. So that's it there and all, if anybody's interested in that. Can't remember what it's called, mind you. But hey ho.
Do you know Joe Pesci's wife was in this at the time? Aye.
Aye.
Is there Joe Pesci's wife at the time of filming, Claudia Harrow, played Trudy, the co-hostess and band leader of Aces High. Harrow and Pesci divorced and she remarried. She was then convicted in the year 2000 of 2 counts of attempted murder for hiring a hitman to try and kill her other ex-husband, who was a stuntman. She's a nice lassie, that, wasn't she? I think you've done the right thing here, Joe, divorcing that lassie. Fuck's sake.
Fucking Pesci fucking dodged a bullet there. But in saying that as well, fucking in the death scene, Joe Pesci actually broke a rib. The same rib he broke on Raging Bull.
Oh,
I don't know if it was when he was getting hit with the bats or when he would get flung into the grave, but apparently his rib went.
Do you know what? I just shuddered there because I just heard the dull thuds again, man. Oh, that's it's no your movies. It's no your movie sound effects whatsoever. We'll get to it, guys. I promise. And if you've watched this, you know exactly what I'm fucking talking about, man.
Oh, and saying that, mate, give your favourite scenes.
All right, I'll do that. Well, we'll just talk about it. We'll just talk about this right off the bat. One of my favourite scenes and most harrowing scenes is when Nicky and his brother eventually get theirs. They get taken out to the desert and they get fucking beaten to death. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, first of all, because it's how the mafia do things, they make Nicky watch his brother getting fucked up first. And I'm no kidding, man. If you've not seen this, see the sound effects, because they're metal baseball bats, the dull thuds, like aluminium bat hitting bone. Dun 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 dun. Because it's not just one guy, it's like 4 guys, man. And you're like, oh Jesus, how much more can he take, man? Hit him in the fucking head, put him out of his misery. But he's lying there gargling, choking his own blood. Nicky's like, leave him alone, leave him alone. And then fucking Frank just looks at him and goes like that, fucking killer, dig man right in an apple. Oh. And then they strip them. And they're just big bruises wearing a pair of skants, man. Aren't they?
Aye. It's a dark moment in that, but also very, very honest and very brutal. Because it's no romanticizing it and all that. It's very just like you says. It's just that fucking. Well, I don't know how you romanticize a murder, but it's like it's
there is a sense of fucking justice in it, but for the fucking shite he's done, and bring his brother on board to help him do that shit, I know, grogging in the sandwich and shit.
So it's almost like it's like it tries to catch you in a surprise and all. Know what I mean? because it's got kind of background music and all that, and it's like, this is how we're going to do it. And I mean, Joe Pesci's he's still narrating at the time, like he's telling his story, and then the first bat hit comes in, and then it just goes silent. Know what I mean? And it's like, oh, you've caught me in the hot there. But
I remember it being surprising the first time I seen it, because when he's narrating, he says, "I set up this meeting." So for a long, you could watch this and miss that and think, why is he fucking going away out into the sticks? Do you know what happens in the desert? Know what I mean? But he set it up, so he's obviously a wee bit magnanimous and thinking he's going to be all right. But fuck me, man. Horrendous.
A wee bit on that as well. Apparently that part didn't happen. See, with the Frank Vincent character being there. But Scorsese spoke with the actual guy, and he says, would it no be your friend that brings you to your own murder sort of thing? And he's like, well, aye. And he went, well, that's why that's there. But
which is alluded to a lot in the gangster films that we've covered, that as it's the person that whacks you will be a confidant, a close pal, maybe even a family member. You know what I mean? Well, a lot of family members actually. Which one of yours, my man?
Again, I'll go for a kind of funny one, right? And it's when Arte Piscano is moaning in the deli about having to go back and forth to Vegas. You know what I mean? Martin Scorsese's Mo's in it, know what I mean? But it's like, it's it's just fucking, it's hilarious. Because obviously the FBI's listening to the whole thing. They were trying to find out about a murder, and they found out about Vegas. But it's just every so often he goes, I'm going to hit him in the fucking head. And she's like, oh, where you get that mouth? And he's like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, man. I don't mean to say this, but fuck me, he's going to kick him and split his head open. And this fat guy bastard hasn't slapped MD in his life. Do you know what I mean? He's a bookkeeper. He's a go-between. But what fucking planet is MD involved in any aspect of that, whatever level with it, think it's all right to write shit down? Man.
That's what I killed myself laughing. And it's just the fact he's moaning about fucking he's having to go out here and having to go out there and that this millions of money, this millions of money, and he's more concerned about him swearing. You know what I mean? Like that. I'm a mafioso. Aye, just fucking don't you be swearing.
It's brilliant, man.
It's hilarious, man.
We learn through the film about how Nicky and Sam are talking to each other. They use code to throw the FBI, blah, but this guy's writing down fucking meticulous names, times, dates, prices, what it's for and all that.
It's fucking hilarious, man. It's fucking, the gold mine.
In fact, he was lucky he fucking took the heart attack.
Hey, mate, that's just funny, I know. When it all comes on top, we went, poor Artie. He got upset, he took a heart attack and died.
Aye, he still refers to him narrating as poor Artie. Died right there in the flare in front of his wife, poor Artie. He fucking stuck his eye in, man.
Oh, mate, it was fucking so good.
Poor Artie, my boss.
Man, it fucking kills me laughing, man, the whole FBI, like that. These cunts are talking about fucking hundreds of millions of pounds and fucking in Vegas. Like, who the fuck's this? And they're writing down all the names, know what I mean? They didn't know who was involved. Like, fuck's sake.
Oh, tremendous.
Funny, man.
Do you know what's funny as well? Just giggle, man. When Ginger takes her Wayne away with Lester, and then she's fucking arguing on the phone with Sam and blah blah, and then Lester and Amy, the daughter, are just shut up, you little shit. No, that she's fighting like brother and sister. Fucking howling.
He goes, I'm fucking sending her in a body bag to Bolivia.
Aye. One-way ticket to Bolivia, man. Brilliant. Talking about her daughter about that. Oh, it's mental.
He's got that in on it. We'll go to Europe, you'll dye your hair. And the wee lass is like, I don't want to go to Europe. Shut the fuck up.
I know. Talk about control freaks, man. He is obviously a master manipulator as well, because the way Sam explains it about how Ginger, I never understood why she kept going back to him. She kept going back, do you know what I mean? But you're right, she was groomed. She's been groomed by him.
Yeah.
I will be your father figure.
That's very disturbing.
It's very disturbing, isn't it? Here's another one, mate.
Well, for me, I know, mate. Catching the two gamblers cheating. I think that's fucking smashing. Literally. Just,
See, for the longest time, I thought that was Dean Carvey.
you're right, aye. Fucking, it's got to look, didn't it?
Mm.
But I you just see fucking the obviously showing you Ace is obviously wide to all the cons and stuff, know what I mean? And it's just how he catches them and how it's explained to you, sort of thing, know what I mean? And then it goes to that to the right fucking brutality. And he's just having this conversation with this guy.
Watch it again. Well, even just that scene, watch that again. How the fuck did he do that hammer with the horn? Yeah, the guy's got a sleeveless top on, and his horn's been put out. And then they
Mm.
rattle his horn 3 or 4 times, and it does. The camera doesn't give off it, and then you see the blood seeping out the horn. All right, fucking looks pure real, man.
It's gotta be magic in there somewhere, mate. It's probably a big fucking, it's probably a fake arm.
Well, you're probably right.
Yeah.
It fucking looks great, man. Like,
Aye.
oh, oh.
Aye. But again, mate, it's just it's the brutality. Know what I mean? It's just fucking. No, you say you're not expecting it. You know something's a coming. Know what I mean? But it's just fucking how it happens, and it's very. Oh, it's very. That's fucking. Oh, that's grotesque. That.
See when they bring him in, all right, fucking broke my arm, man. And he goes like, okay, you've got 2 options. No other, this is it. All right, you either keep the money and get the hammer and get out of here, or you just get out of here. And I'd have been, much money was it? I might take the hammer, say I'm left-handed. Nah, fuck that, man. They're frightened to shite.
Fucking.
But it's funny, when all these people get caught, they'll start being fucking super polite, don't they? No, thank you, sir. I'm sorry, sir. No, that could fucking get to.
Fucking brilliant, man. How about yourself, mate? Any others?
There's fucking tons. Listen, the movie starts literally with a bang. Do you know what I mean? It's Sam narrating, going to his car. We don't know at that point it's down the line, and his car explodes, and that's how the film opens. Like kind of almost James Bondy kind of thing, because you see this wee body flying through the fucking thing and that. So you think, all right, so obviously he gets killed at the end of this movie, I think. But it's amazing. Just the way he goes into the motor, it fucking blows up. Aye, what is it? Blah, blah, blah. Aye, it's a slow motion, all that kind of stuff I wrote down there. It's just, again, you're in. You're fucking in.
Mm.
Much like the Goodfellas was ever since, the opening line is ever since I can remember, I wanted to be a gangster. This one's with a bang. It's just great. So you're in. You're in. And you're like, oh, I want to know how we get to here. That's just fucking mental. And then
Aye.
that whole opening monologue after it, it's like a fucking education. But
Aye.
De Niro's telling you about how Vegas is, how it works, how it runs, how nobody fucking wins. The way they
Mm.
get that Chinese guy back, man, after it
Aye.
cleared them out for two
Well,
million.
that's why the bad scenes. Know what I mean? It's fucking amazing. Just
Tells about it. Tells about it,
you're
mate.
fucking well. Obviously, he's just manipulating. Know what I mean? He's a high stakes, high roller fucking gambler. Know what I mean? He's already took them for X amount of money, and he's leaving, and they just manipulate the situation to get him back, to get the money back and get Mary his money. Know what I mean? But first, all right. Oh, sorry, there's the plane's got an issue and all that. Mon, sign the hotel for free. He's in there. Ah, come on, just play some games, and the next thing he's fucking a million of his own money's away. You know what I mean? And you're just like that. The manipulation's fucking amazing, and it's just again just an insight to how these cunts work. You know what I mean? They're just one step ahead. Amazing.
It's amazing. You're right. Again, control freak comes out, but the fact he knows them better than they know themselves, and he just says simply says the trick is to keep them at the table. Because this wee guy comes back and goes, right, plane's fucked. I'll play $1,000 hands instead of my usual $30,000. But obviously, then the gambler, degenerate fucking greed gets into him and starts betting high. That's when things start going to fuck. because he lets him win on the 1,000s, didn't he?
Aye.
But he says, but I know him better than he knows himself, because rather than him thinking he's won 10 grand, he's sitting there thinking, I've flossed out in fucking 90 grand, you know what I mean? So start betting high again. That's good. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Aye. I just shows you the other aspect to the how the mafia works, know what I mean? Instead of them fucking brutalizing you, know what I mean? They can just manipulate your mind. Fuck. But and was special mention to the heed and the vice scene. It's fucking just another one of them. It just fucking and it's but as horrible as it's also funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking it's like dark comedy in it.
Mm-hmm. And it's just Nicky's fucking delivering his lines and acting at that point, I know. Just he's pissed off for again. You've got to give you get some fucking bullshit, but 2 fucking days and 2 fucking nights, you're not going to give me a fucking name. And then when he gives him the name, he's that annoyed that he's kept quiet for this fucking douchebag. You don't get that motherfucking name. Just you made me pop your fucking eye out for that son of a bitch. Brilliant, mate. Brilliant.
Fucking amazing. Oh. But lines for the film, mate, with some of you, well, I've got a lot of mines off of the fucking narrating, but aye.
So I think mine's are mostly for Ace as well. He's having obviously fucking big issues with this fucking idiot that he's got working on the slot machines from the big guy with the cowboy hat, which is a running thing through this because the senators of that Las Vegas basically are all cowboys and all that. So got to give people jobs and keep them sweet, but this guy's a fucking doughball. He's costing him money. Eventually leads up to him getting sacked. But before that, he says to him, why the fucking slats in the back? Why didn't at the front of the high slats? Why did the fucking back? Yes, sir, mate. I'm sorry, Mr. Ralsty. I'm sorry, but he says to him, says, listen to me very carefully. There are 3 ways of doing things around here. The right way, the wrong way, and my way. The way I do it. Do you understand? Oh, fucking yes.
Well, it was just funny you mentioned that, mate, because one the man's out of the blue I picked was for Pat Webb when his father-in-law goes there and he goes, mate, he's fucking he's dumb, he's stupid, and he goes, well, you got me there. Old Don is, as Juice says, tits on a boy. I was fucking tickled.
Oh, brilliant, mate. That is, even that meeting, it's done mannerly, it's done with respect, but the 2 of them are just fucking as serious as a heart attack, you know what I mean? As I like to say.
Fucking, mate.
Oh, you're right. It's like Deputy Dog when he says that to you. Oh, yes, sir, you got me there. Fucking magic.
Fucking so good. Why you've already mentioned that, mate. Nicky Santoro. Charlie M, you made me pop your fucking eyeball out your head to protect that piece of shit. Charlie M, you dumb motherfucker, you.
Frank, do me a fucking favour. After all that gets his throat slit, man, I'm going to put a bullet in my head for fuck's sake. Jesus.
Oh, fucking hell,
choke
man.
my own blood. Another good one, like we're probably going to do as well in the narrating, Ace. Says, in Vegas, everybody's got to watch everybody else. Since the players are looking to beat the casino, the dealers are watching the players, the boxmen are watching the dealers, the floormen are watching the boxmen, the pit bosses are watching the floormen, the shift bosses are watching the pit bosses, the casino manager is watching the shift bosses, I'm watching the casino manager, and the eye in the sky is watching us all. You're like, fucking. Yeah, he starts the film talking about trust. Aye. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Another one for Ace. No matter how big a guy might be, Nicky would take him on. You beat Nicky with fists, he comes back with a bat. You beat him with a knife, he comes back with a gun. And if you beat him with a gun, you better kill him because he'll keep coming back until one of you is dead. It's not a man to be trifled with.
No, I had that written down as well. And that's not my cousin, Vinny. There, that's fucking Nicky Santoro. Oh, aye. Oh, he's a fucking anxiety up to the nines, man. Which is funny. I just think about a scene there as well when Sam comes to Nicky's restaurant to get Ginger, who's fucking tied her daughter up, to go out and get mad with it. And then she's got the fucking audacity before he lets him in, go, ho, 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 be nice. Don't fucking embarrass me in here. You? You're saying that to Andy? Hey,
Uh,
don't fuck this fish. And then Robert De Niro's looked at him as if, you know what I mean, doing the Robert De Niro look, man. Ah, it's brilliant. There's a big giant back and forth with Nicky. I'll say the first bit because it's a bit long, and this is Nicky, man. He goes like that. You know, I think you got the wrong impression about me. I think, in all fairness, I should explain to you exactly what it is that I do. For instance, tomorrow morning, I'll get up nice and early, take a walk down over to the bank, and walk in and see you. And you don't have my money for me, I'll crack your fucking head wide open in front of everybody in the bank. And just about the time that I'm coming out of jail, hopefully you'll be coming out of your coma. And guess what? I'll split your fucking head open again. Because I'm fucking stupid. I don't give a fuck about jail. That's my business. That's what I do. And you know what to do, Charlie? You fuck people out of money and get away with it. It's fucking great. Absolutely great. And there's a wee back and forth after that, but I'll leave it there because that's that's a frightening thing. I love that. By the
aye.
time you're getting out of your coma, I'll be coming out of jail and I'll fucking crack your head. Don't Ricky? Oh, what was that you're like there? Listen, someone.
Yes. Look.
You fucking
Another
try
one
me,
for Nicky.
fatso.
Another one for Nicky. A lot of holes in the desert and a lot of problems are buried in those holes, but you got to do it right. I mean, you got to have the hole already dug before you show up with a package in the trunk. Otherwise, you're talking about half an hour to 45 minutes worth of digging, and who knows who's going to come along in that time. Pretty soon, you got to dig a few more holes. You could be there all fucking night.
Aye, that's like somebody go like that. That job's no easy, son. Oh, I tell you. You know what I mean? It's not as plain sailing as you think it is there. That's all that I wrote, didn't mate? Because you've got a couple of mine there and they're big and all that. But the dialogue throughout this movie is fucking smashing.
Right.
Even the
Um,
swearing is smashing. Again, he goes to get Ginger out of Nicky's club and he's fucking he's raging with her, but he's trying to keep it under wraps. And he's like, hey, you fucking cunt. You know what I mean? She's just, what's wrong? She was sleeping when I left. Our fucking daughter, you fucking bitch. Ah, great.
um, well, I've got two more really, because two are part of the same thing. But one's for Ace. The word was out. The bosses had had enough of Nicky. They made, they had had enough. What more they were going to take? So they made an example of him and his brother. They buried them while they were still breathing. And you're like, oh, that's not nice, that. And then
It's no nice.
again at the start of the film, Ace and Nicky Santoro. Before I ever ran a casino or got myself blown up, Ace Rothstein was a hell of a handicapper. I can tell you that. I was so good that when I bet, I can change the odds of every bookmaker in the country. I'm serious. I had it down so cold that I was given paradise on earth. I was given one of the biggest casinos in Las Vegas to run, the Tangiers, by the only kind of guys that can get you that kind of money, $62 billion. I don't know all the details with Nicky Santoro taking air for that. Matter of fact, nobody knew the details, but it should have been perfect. I mean, he had me, Nicky Santoro, his best friend watching his ass, and he had Ginger, the woman he loved, on his arm. But in the end, we fucked it all up. It should have been so sweet too, but it turned out to be the last time street guys like us were ever given anything that fucking valuable again. So, you know that. Yes, yes, you did fuck it up.
Right there. You did fuck it up. I like to say we, Nicky.
Aye.
You're a catalyst, you cunt. But one more line that's just came into my head, which I nearly forgot about. And I'll say it. I've been saying it for 30 years every time I see a pack of cards. Hey, says hi. Because she says it the same fucking way 3 times, man. Welcome to Says hi. Fucking mad robot woman, man. That whole sequence are all him doing that, the Sam Rothstein show, going telly. I'm like, fucking hell, that's a bit mental. Because although he was the man, I thought he kind of shunned the fucking limelight a wee bit. It was just a presence for him to go into that and do that.
Hmm.
Because he knows he had to, just to stay around the casino was mental. And welcome the Sam Rothstein dancers on Aces High.
Oh,
Fucking
fucking
great.
mate! See this film, mate. I see a lot of similarities between this and Wolf of Wall Street. Although
Mm.
Wolf of Wall Street is more a comedy, but it's like obviously the guy can't do no wrong, ends up fucking it, bring too much attention to himself. His chosen missus ends up fucking mental. Know what I mean? The only thing that's missing for it is the fucking gangster element to it. So it's I think you can just draw kind of similarities with it.
Aye. Do you mean that there's a kind of mindset between Jordan and Nicky as to they think they're untouchable?
Aye,
Maybe.
near enough. I did the same with Ace as well, but know what I mean?
Mm.
But Ace has got it in his head that I always pick the winners. I've got the winners. I've got the thing, the formula right down to a T. And it's the same with Jordan and Wolf of Wall Street. Know what I mean? And it's
Aye.
just they get that good at it. They think they're untouchable with everything, and it ends
Mhm.
up becoming a downfall. Know what I mean? As well as, like I says, the missus just getting fed up with her shite and putting them to the curb. Know what I mean? Like you're a
It's,
fucking banger.
aye. It's funny, isn't it? Jordan Belfort's obviously blinded by wealth. He thinks money is just the biggest fucking weapon ever. Nicky is fear,
Mm.
and Sam is control. However, you just said something that made me think. Sam is immaculate at backing a winner, but no with people. He fucking knows Ginger is a liability, a big, huge risk, and he just goes. He just wants to match. Just try to again. I think he thinks he's going to change her, going to cure her, and but obviously Nicky's his pal. He didn't pick Nicky, but he would have much rather Nicky that he came out to Vegas, but he didn't have the fucking cojones to tell him, or go to the bosses early on and go, ah, don't let him out here. You're going to fuck this up. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So,
Yeah.
aye.
It's just see the whole thing I know, mate. See just the fucking like, I know it's all supposed to be glamorous and all that. They've got all the money, they've got the motors, they've got the fucking jewellery, all the clays and all that, man. I don't know, think I could be fucking dealing with that, man. See just the fucking the stress and anxiety in that film. Just fucking everything is one day for a fuck up, man, and it's just done. You're like, just it's fucking because you even see like De Niro's character as well, Ace. He's taking that he's drinking that mad shit for like ulcers for your stomach and all that, know what I mean? He's obviously stressed out
Oh,
he's fucking barnet.
mate, I forgot to say that about funny bits and favourite scenes. I've suggested it's Pepto Bismol or something, right? Which is usually pink,
Uh,
but his is fucking sky blue. The first time he takes it, he's wearing a fucking sky blue suit, waiting in that fucking mad hitch coming in to talk to him. He says, "Geez, a minute," and then gets up, his boxer shorts on, his trousers on, fucking into the wardrobe. Like, this fucking shirt and tie matches his Pepto Bismol. That's fucking great. His wee spindly legs got into the fucking closet. Oh, it was funny. But you're right,
mate.
that level of anxiety, it's obviously something we don't understand, right? It's obviously a drug we don't understand because I sit watching these kind of films thinking to myself, when is it enough? When
Mm.
when have you got enough cars, got enough money, got enough houses, got enough women? When is that enough? But not having lived that life, it's never enough, is it?
Nah, doesn't seem like it, mate. It's,
Even
that's
back
how
to
they
the
all
two,
usually get fucking captured.
I even going back to the two guys that were caught cheating. He
Mm.
says they would have gotten away with it too, but they were just too fucking greedy. So
Nah,
obviously, whatever level you're at, greed is just a fucking disease. Never enough, man.
that's fucking. It's just, you see the like, gradual fucking just the deterioration of each fucking character. Know what I mean? It's all Rosie in the garden, but then each ending up with more fucking power. They just, like, I mean, like, just each one. Like, obviously, Ace gets the fucking keys to the kingdom, starts out fly, fucking paying attention, and all that, and then it's like no, I'm the fucking guy out here. Same with Nicky. Nicky's been gave a fucking city to run, practically. And then he takes it too far. And then
Aye.
even Ginger, she gets all the money she could ever want, all the jewellery she can ever want, dresses, whatever. And in the end, it's still not enough for her. Know what I mean? You're like, the fuck is the matter with you cunts? This fucking...
Ginger's married to Samba this time, and they're out, they're having a good time and that. She's like, I've just got to go and powder my nose, and the geezer fucking, what is it, $100 or something?
Aye.
Well, probably more than that, I don't know. And she goes away and comes back, and he goes like, no change, no. Oh, I hit a couple of tables on the way back, wasn't lucky. And then he narrates, he goes like that, she's talking shite. I know the minute I gave her that money, it was going right in her fucking back bin. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
He's married her.
Aye.
But he's no at a place when he's asking her, when she's asking him for stuff, money and shit. All right, no bother. Listen, I'll give you 25 grand. What's it for? Oh,
Aye.
fuck's sake, don't it? What's that all about? Level interrogation? No, no. I don't care about the money. You can have it. Just tell me what it's for. I think that's a fucking unreasonable request. Do you know what I mean?
Aye. It's hardly a fucking pound for the shop, is it? Know what I mean?
Exactly. It says, if you want jackets, you want shoes, you want a car, I'll get you that. It's no problem, darling. However, just tell me what it's for. Fucking
It's fucking
mental, man.
nuts. It's nuts. But see, in a way, I know there were bad people and all that shit, but see, come the end, when he's talking about how Vegas has changed, how all the big corporations come in, it's like Disneyland and all that now. You do get the sense there was a style to it when the mafia was running it, didn't you?
Aye.
It's just
Aye. Aye. It's a different level of fucking customer for a fact, because see, when it does talk like that, it says it's like fucking Disneyland now, and it shows you this montage of people coming into the casino and they're all wearing fucking bum bags and trackies and they're fucking obese, middle aged, or overweight cunts, you know what I mean? Like
oh, the
American
lycra.
tourists. Oh, spandex for grey joggies everywhere, fuck's sake. High tops and the like. Aye, he's no rang. It's it went from glamorous to commercialised. I think he's talking about. Ah, you're right. They put a kind of style and class about it.
Mhm. Uh-huh. And it's
Mental man. Not been reading right enough, but
I know. But anything else more to say on the movie itself, mate?
aye, we touched on it a little bit. Ace's final monologue. Do you know what I mean? It's great. It just the film ends with Ace reflecting on the deaths of his old Las Vegas, of the old Las Vegas. You've just said it, how it looks like Disneyland. He's alive, but he's fucking hollow, isn't he? He's replaced by corporate casinos, and he's back where he started. So he's obviously just sitting there thinking, one, I'm lucky, I'm back here. Two, look what I fucked up. Three,
Yeah.
I'm alive. But he's still got a big fucking gold Rolex on his fucking wrist. You know what I mean?
I know. Aye, because
And
it's like
then,
it was right. You know what I mean? He was right. Saying the end, he's proven right with everything. Like even Ginger, I know she raffles through however much fucking money she took and the jewellery and all that. Know what I mean? And ends up fucking OD'd. And it's just he was right with that. Right with Nicky. You need to keep your fucking head down. Know what I
and
mean?
he wasn't stupid. She didn't just OD. He asked for a second autopsy, and it turned out she was deliberately given. So that was the fucking bosses again. You know what I mean? Deliberately giving her a laced up dose or whatever you call it. So everybody got theirs. I mean, even the wee montage before Nicky and Dominic get done in the wee montage of the wax, the mob bosses getting
Aye.
fucking done in the back of the head and all that shit. That was
Aye,
class.
aye, clearing the house, know what I mean? Aye, because like that.
Yep.
Aye, Stone's a good guy. He's just like his old man. He's a good egg and all that. Aye, I can trust him and all that. What about you, Remo? Ah, why take the chance?
Just matter of fact, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And then see all they're all fucking old guys that are whacking them. They can't do it without emptying their clip and calling them cocksuckers like that. Shut me,
Aye.
fucking cocksucker fuck. All right,
See
mate, it's done.
the guy getting chased in Costa Rica with the two old guys in the trackies, mate. My head went right back to Sopranos. Seeing the
Aye,
pines, mate. I was fucking killing myself laughing, man. Where you going, you cacksucker?
No, again, they're annoyed at having to be fucking running through a house because they're no fit for it. You fucking have me run through his fucking house, you fat fucking bang bang. And again, clip emptied, man. I think he's dead there.
Oh, hey
Fucking
man,
great.
fucking bye. Thanks. But
What's your mark out of 10, my man?
oh, for me, mate, it's a 9. It's a 9. It's got everything, mate. It's got the glitz, glamour, the fucking funny parts, serious parts, tragic parts. It's got fucking everything. Acting spot on, know what I mean? Plus, like you've already mentioned, mate, I like the mafia shit, know what I mean? Fucking, it's, I mean, I know a lot of what fucking happened in this anyway through documentaries and reading books and all that shit, know what I mean? So, and it's true-ish to me, it. So,
Mhm. Aye. I'm the same as you, mate. I'm a 9 as well. No deviated. And it's only a 9 because Casino's a 10. Do you know what I mean?
aye, that's it.
Because Casino never existed, this might be a 10. But Casino's the benchmark for me. And aye,
Good fellas.
it's got aye, everything you said, it's got in spades, right down to the fucking motors they drive, to the hooses they roll up to, the shoes they fucking wear. It's just meticulous, and you feel like you're there, man. You feel like you're back in that era. And you feel, and maybe you shouldn't, but you feel as if you would like to go there for a fucking day and just hang about and he's a wee fucking taste of this for a 24 hours. That'd be smashing. You know what I mean?
That's it.
That's great.
That's it.
Brilliant.
But
Scorsese is fucking best, mate.
oh, aye, definitely, definitely. So there you go. 2 9s, smash in. I mean, what's the bingo thing for that? 99, whatever.
There's none because it only
I
goes
don't
up to
know.
90, mate. When was the last time you played
Does it?
fucking bingo?
Aye,
Aye.
well, I don't play bingo, mate.
Top of the shop, line 90. What's that 99 in bingo?
How how can you ridicule me?
No, I don't know. You're not right to Blackpool,
Fucking,
fuck's sake.
but I've not played bingo, fuck's sake. But hey ho. But aye, everybody, that was Casino in 1995 there. If you've not seen it, sorry we spoiled some bits for you, but 1995, 30 year, you've had plenty of time. So, um, tell us what you think about it. If you hate it, like it. If you've got a theory why this doesn't get as much love as Goodfellas, because we couldn't fucking think of one. But before we even move any further on, your celebrity death match, if you will.
Yes, and it's got a tremendously huge bearing on the film I've just covered.
Oh,
But it's two characters who go toe to toe, knife to knife, gun to gun, exact same height, weight. Who would win out of Nicky Santoro and Tommy DeVito?
I knew you were going to say that. Just fucking yeah.
You know
Oh,
that way, like two immovable forces combine.
just because it's Tommy and Goodfellas, I'll say Tommy. I've no reason why. Know what I mean? He just seems a bit more ruthless, but it's impossible to judge the ruthlessness. Know what I mean?
As
It's
these are two cunts that as lethal and as necessary as they were for the mob ultimately had to fucking take them back out because they just couldn't handle the fuckers. So even though I've put it up as a celebrity deathmatch, mate, the pros and cons columns for both of them are the fucking same. And I think
I
the
know.
two of them would just both fought to their death, having plugged each other in the neck or something. And that would be a draw. But
Aye.
the overriding factor in it is the way they're played by Joe Pesci, who is fucking tremendous. And I'm a bit disappointed that Pesci never wanted to talk on the Scorsese documentary, apparently. It
Mm.
wasn't for anything bad. It was apparently because he didn't want to revisit what he was like at that time himself. So obviously
Oh
trying to cut
well.
that, but he's
Aye.
past it.
Fair fucks them and all that shit.
It's not a young boy anymore. I mean,
That's it. Oh, he's quite old. But what do you think, people? Nicky Santoro or Tommy? for Goodfellas. I think we kind of called it a draw there.
Yo, motherfucker, yo!
Uh,
Aye, the draw, mate. So I don't think MD could. Well, if you have, I just said if you've got an overriding thing that might see one do the other, and let us know. You haven't been letting us know about Celebrity Death Matches, so we might patch that for next series, but we'll see what's happening. Me and Chris enjoy it, so fuck you. Mate. Move the bingo, move the bingo, move the bingo, yeah!
yeah, it's time for you to pick from my list, good sir. And I hope you pick well.
What's my numbers? Did you condense them?
No, I've just left it where it is. Because then I'll just
Right.
refill it again.
1995. You don't go up to 95, so 19.
Oh, it's a fun damn doozy. We will be doing John Wick. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Aye, so there you go. John Wick, just total
Chapter 1?
action carnage. Just the first one. I thought you may as well start with what launched it. Know what I mean? It might not be the best, but aye. Like it. Like it.
It's the fucking best when it came out, I'll tell you.
No,
I've got my favourite John Wick and all that, but I don't like to say a favourite because I think they're all fucking great. They're all smashing.
no, I had different things, man.
Too
But
good.
yes, John Wick will be the next instalment of the What's the Script podcast there. And I'm just after watching on them again. So I'll need to watch them again now.
A few weeks back there. Jonathan. Brilliant, mate. I'm glad at that. First pick, superb.
Yeah, definitely. But again, everybody, hope you join us next week for John Wick. I mean, if you've not seen John Wick, if you don't think it's your thing, just watch it. Just watch it. I mean, you'll enjoy it. I went in watching it blind, did not know what the fuck was going to happen. And if I remember right, I did put it right back on again. So, I mean, maybe just ticks the boxes for me, but we'll see.
Have I seen it? We'll talk about it next week. I know another way to pictures to see it. I just happened upon it and I was like, oh, I mean, aye, brilliant, mate. Good choice.
Again, before we go, shout outs to everybody involved again. Quaint for the tunes, Native Origins. We'll get that competition sorted soon as. You can all start getting yourself all kitted out. Just depending when you start your Christmas shopping, know what I mean? Could all be kitted out. And again, head over and get the boys at Seismic a listen. I'm unsure what it is they're doing this week, but that's if James is out his wanking chariot, know what I mean? He could be lying there fucking ill as a ill thing, but
it could be one of His Majesty's Pleasures chariots, for all we know. I hope you had a good weekend, James. It was awfully quiet yesterday. I felt I was going to phone you, make sure you were all right there. But before we go, I just want to thank everybody again that's in the Facebook group page. 540 of yous and 368 subscribers of our YouTube channel. Drop us a like, a comment, a share, a follow. Just drop us something, mate. Money, drop us money. That'd be nice. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm hurting, man. But yeah, everybody. I don't know when this will be out. Is it Friday? It's
No, I am dropping this evening at 5 p.m.
Oh, so
because
there you go,
the people have demanded that I do so. The people are asking, where the fuck, what's happening? When's this casino thing happening? Casino 2 will be out before you wrap this podcast.
Oh, there you go. People will be out on the Monday there, so you've got all week to enjoy yourselves there.
And then we'll probably record again next Tuesday. Maybe if you're not doing it, and then we can get it out the Friday and all that again.
Yes. This is what we have to do, people, with all the recordings. But
yes.
But again, thanks for listening. Here for you next week, and that's enough for me.
And that's enough for him. See you later.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.